Good morning, everyone. Let's take the challenge. Let's do the quiz in the Australian. Now, it's the 8th today, but this is the 7th of May, the paper, because mine didn't get delivered today. Normally this gets delivered, but for the first time it wasn't out there. It was very, very upsetting. Walk outside and there's no little present for me. I love getting the paper delivered because it's just like a little gift every morning. Walk outside in the cold May air and it was not there. Now, you will see that I have started this quiz already. I guessed Kieran Culkin. My wife's already done the circuit breaker target word thing. I guessed Kieran Culkin for who won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in March 2025. I think he did it in succession. I don't know. That may be a year or two old. I don't watch heaps of Netflix. I watch little bits. So forgive me if that's wrong, but Culkin, Edward Norton, Guy Pearce and Jeremy Strong were the options, and I've gone with Culkin. Now, people may wonder, is he cheating? Does he cheat? I think you'll see from my answers that I don't cheat. I think that'll become very evident. I'm trying to get maybe 5 out of 10 for this one. I want to know how you went. Comment with the answers that you got that I didn't, or comment with your score, actually, out of 10. What did you get out of 10 once we're finished with this? And I'll get to the answers once we're done. I like to always show you a book that I'm reading or a record that I'm listening to. This is The Python Years, Michael Palin. I'm almost halfway through, page 280. It goes from 69 through to 79, and it's basically, it says it there, it's The Python Years. It's Monty Python went shorter than I thought. It was only about a 4 or 5 year span, and then after that they made a couple more movies, but the TV series itself only ran for about 4 years. And it's really interesting seeing the behind the scenes things, the things that frustrated Palin, the things that excited him, the things that he was unsure about. There were so many sketches that he thought would bomb or that he wasn't confident in his performance, and then all of a sudden they become world famous and everybody loves them. They also talked about the various relationships with the members of Monty Python. So Graham Chapman struggled with alcoholism and started to affect his performances on stage as well. It's a great read. I love Palin. I've read probably 4 or 5 of his travel journals. Iraq, pole to pole, around the world in 80 days. I love his writing. And when I found the diaries, I couldn't get enough of them. I can't get enough of them. So I'm chuffing through this one pretty quickly, and I'll hopefully have this done in the next couple of weeks. Anyway, question 2. What was the first team to score 600 points in total during the 2025 AFL season? Good question. I think the Crows started very positively score-wise. Brisbane, all these teams have got a good record at the moment. I'm going to go with Adelaide. Which well-known person wrote the children's book of Thee I Sing, A Letter to My Daughters? Oprah Winfrey. She doesn't sing. There's only one singer here. Luciano Pavarotti, Barack Obama, or Kim Kardashian. That is quite an eclectic mix there. You've got Oprah, you've got one of the 3 tenors, you've got Barack Obama, the president, and then, of course, the most dignified of them all, Kim Kardashian. Of Thee I Sing. Well, it might be too obvious, but I'm going to go with Pavarotti. Question 4, if something is bombulating, what is it doing? It's dripping, it's bouncing, it's glowing, it's buzzing. Bombulating. He was bombulating all over the place. I'm going to go bouncing. Who immediately preceded Christopher Luxon as Prime Minister of New Zealand? Bill English, Jacinda Ardern, Chris Hipkins, Winston Peters. I seem to think it's Ardern. His English name worries me. Oh, my pen's gone. Look at this. Who said this wasn't an action-packed show? Okay, I'll have to push very gently. Let's have a look. Yep, okay. If I push too hard, that bounces up. All right, I might just write with a little cylinder. Here we go. I'm going to go Ardern. There's a little pen glue going everywhere. Let's get through this before this falls apart and bursts open. With number 6, what is the most populous city in Canada? Quebec City, Montreal, Vancouver, or Toronto? I think it's Montreal or Vancouver. I'm going to go Vancouver, the Canucks. 7, English sportsperson Peter Lever is best remembered for his involvement in which sport? Cricket, soccer, tennis, rugby league. I don't know that name in cricket. I don't know that name in soccer. Tennis, not sure. I'm going to say rugby league. Jayla Jemiah Hickman is a rapper singer and songwriter better known by what name? Doja Cat, Charlie XCX, SZA, or Doechii? That name does ring a bell. And honestly, the only artist out of these ones that I remember looking up on the internet is Doja Cat. I think I read her Wikipedia, so let's go with that because that rings a bell. I'm getting pen grease all over me. This is a disaster. Number 9, Titania is the largest moon of which planet? Jupiter, Uranus, Mars, Saturn. I'm going to go Jupiter because I constantly hear about Jupiter and its moons. Let's have a go there. Number 10, approximately what percentage of Libya is covered by desert? 90, 70, 50, 30. Let's go 90. Because you wouldn't put it in if it wasn't an extreme answer, would you? You wouldn't put it in if it's 50%. Who cares if it's 50% covered? I want 90. All right, let's have a look. I'm not confident in these, and you're probably screaming at me at home. Answers. Number 1, I said Kieran Culkin, and it was Kieran Culkin. So that's 1. Number 2, Adelaide Crows. Sweet. 1. So that's correct. That's correct. Number 3, it was Barack Obama, not Pavarotti. Buzzing and Chris Hipkins. Okay, that's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, that's a little embarrassing that I didn't know the order of New Zealand Prime Ministers. What was the most... When did Bill English serve? Did he? That might be a terrible answer. What is the most popular city in Canada? It's Toronto. It's wrong. Cricket. Peter Lever in cricket. Why don't I know that name? Okay. Come on, Doja Cat. Please be right. Nope, it's Doechii. It's Uranus. Oh, boy. And it's 90%, so I got that right. I told you I wasn't cheating. It's an F. See me after class. And I'll see you tomorrow.